What was the weirdest thing that you ever said to your crush? Context: I had a crush on a very athletic girl that loved weightlifting. She was 5 feet 3 and could squat 270 pounds. Needless to say, she had very thick and muscular thighs that she was very proud of. I like muscular thighs a lot. We were talking about how she could squat more than me, even though I was a 6 feet 2 wrestler, and somehow it came up that she thought guys didn't like muscular girls. I said that wasn't true, and many guys thought muscular girls were attractive. For some reason, I thought I should prove it to her by showing her I'm subscribed to r_by_snusnu. It was very awkward. Sometimes she brings it up, and even though I act very outgoing, usually, and laugh it off, I always feel myself dying inside. This was in high school. Some background: I'm a woman with a male roommate who I have had relations with on occasion, but we are strictly platonic otherwise. He has another lady friend who he has had occasional relations with. Then there is my crush, who seems to hint that he's interested in me, but never actually makes a move. A party was hosted at my place with all these folks in attendance and drinks were had. Lots of them. Me, girl, and crush head outside and are chilling on the patio. She's sitting on my lap and starts drunkenly talking about how many times she's had relations with roommate. I cheerfully say, hey, me too. And we high-fived. I may have said other inappropriate things, but the memory gets fuzzy around then. From some things crush has said, I think the idea of my roommate bothers him, and may be part of the deterrent that's stopping his moves. Third or fourth date with my current girlfriend of 7 months. After I finish working a 6:30 am, 4 pm day job, we go out to a Korean grill near where I work. I'm already brain dead at this point, so who knows what I say during the date. After the date we go back to her car and I finally make the move for a first kiss. Bear in mind this is at 10 pm now, so extreme brain deadness is kicking in. I go to make the kiss, but start fumbling and get really nervous. I look her square in the eyes and say, I like how your nose looks on your face. It fits you well. We sit there for a few moments before I facepalm, and we both burst out laughing. I still ended up getting that first kiss, so guess this works. I was talking with my crush of the time, now my ex. Things just really didn't work out. Great guy though, and the line happened like this: guy, so I'm going on vacation to Montreal soon, want me to get you anything? Apparently they have really good food. Me, can I have an orange? It's a veggie so it's healthy. Worst part is I didn't realize my mistake until I thought about it later on. Also, don't judge my choice, I was having a mental breakdown. DJBDDJTDLR, I got a orange from my crush from Montreal cause I wanted a vegetable. Yep, Montreal. Famous for poutine, just for laughs, and oranges. Not just said, but did. When I was in first grade, we had a writing assignment in the first week or two of December. Our winter break was coming up, and the last day of school before break, the teacher wanted us to write a paper. We were to write a letter to Santa Claus asking him what we wanted for Christmas. Once we wrote the paper, we had to read it in front of the class. I wrote that I wanted my crush for Christmas. And yes, I said everything on my paper in front of the class. I was only 6. What do you expect? Lol, luckily Hale forgotten it when winter break was over. This seems like a place for me, so back at 2nd or 3rd grade we were learning about angles and we were learning about the acute angle, and as soon as class finished I went to my crush, let's call her Rosa. As soon as I walked over there I said specifically, you're so cute cause you're a acute angle, while walking out with a smug look on my face, and walking out of there all macho like. And the worst part is I found out in middle school 6th grade that she liked me back but instantly fell out of it because of that line. Talk about a bruh moment. Dating for a few months. Asked her a hypothetical question. Say you're into football and you find a new team you like. How long should a person wait to say this is my favorite football team so it's not weird? She instantly picked up that I was trying to tell her I loved her but didn't want to come in like a maniac. She told me I was her favorite football team and it's been great ever since. Not me, but a friend. My friend, let's call her Linda, and her crush, now girlfriend, were hanging out at Linda's house and they were cuddling on the couch when she randomly said, did you know that you could bite off your finger as easily as a carrot, but your brain tells you not to? This one is actually me. Pianos can't rap. I don't think they can. Not my crush, but I had one of those cheap plastic mechanical pencils in 8th grade and tried to break the plastic, but it ended up so the shell of the pencil was almost squishy since all the plastic was cracked. Turned to the girl behind me and asked if she wanted to squeeze my pencil, and it's the most embarrassing thing I've said to date. How do you pronounce your name? I ask on our first conversation, implying I already knew it somehow, which I was trying to hide because I found her online. I always just ask how they spell it, but that one works too. First time I used it, the chick's name was Emma. My crush said to me on a day when I was wearing shorts, "Aren't only hot girls supposed to wear short shorts? I don't like him anymore." Some guys say stuff like that as a way of saying you're hot. A few months later he found out that I liked him. He did not like me back. After a wonderful night getting to know one another and joke around on a camping trip with friends, I proceeded to loudly exclaim that we should lay in the tent as we all did stargazing, and realized immediately the weight of that. So yeah, didn't end well XD. When I was 17, I was driving her home, and the song Beautiful Day came on the radio, and I said, "Oh, I love you too." I instantly knew that it could be interpreted as "I love you too." Had a mini panic attack for a few moments. So I'm a depressed bean who has suicidal thoughts sometimes, and we somehow got into a conversation about that. It was late, and I'm pretty sure I asked him to marry me to monitor me and make sure I don't end it all. Not so much anything I said, but we were talking, and she said something funny, and I laughed through my nose, sending a long string of snot out hanging off my face. There was no first date. Everyone thinks I have a huge crush on you. I don't, but you're the only person who lets me play your PS2, and mum said that's what love is. He stopped inviting me over to play after that. Manure is a nice word. It's Nur with Ma in front of it. My surname is Manure, if you add letters, so I got called it through high school lol. Hate the word. Got nervous and told her she should date my friend. Smooth. Well, did she date your friend? Yeah. It was executed perfectly. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so when I was with my crush I didn't know what to say, so I started ranting about the geological traits of my hometown. During something like 10 minutes I've talked about a streamer that I follow and like. She doesn't even use Twitch, and I already knew it. A presentable person. Hey dude, a joke between us girls is that you're a player, not every own's perfect like you. Maybe I should stop lol. Embarrassing to say. I read a poem in French I had come up with myself. He said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Hi," and I said, "I like your pants," with the awkward pause in the middle. Will you? What? Help me with math. I hate my confidence. I wanna drop out of school and become a housewife. I think it's my calling in life. I said she made a unicorn bald after she dyed her hair. If you'll just walk this way with me, I'll get you some free candy. I have a million questions about your dietary habits. So, do you like bread? It reasons to never talk to your crush. Enira eat yo laundry sauce. Are bananas just thick spaghetti? It puts the lotion in the basket